Welcome back to my Keep Up channel. Kevin Costner recalls his secret meeting with Prince William after nearly casting Princess Diana in The Bodyguard 2. He said, "You know, my mom kind of fancied you." Kevin Costner revealed he had a very sweet conversation with William, Prince of Wales, 15 years after nearly casting his mother, Diana, Princess of Wales, in the sequel to his $411 grossing blockbuster The Bodyguard from 1992. Tragically, Diana was killed, at age 36, in a 1997 car accident the day after the first draft of the screenplay was completed, so the 69-year-old Yellowstone star scrapped the film, but he's now revealing more behind-the-scenes details. "I was going to make a second one of Bodyguard. That was really flying down the tracks in a way very quietly, because that's how I operate. I really keep things to myself," Kevin told People on Tuesday. "That's why when it finally emerged that Princess Diana was going to maybe do that, we talked. It was so sweet, and Sarah, Duchess of York, was the one that set this up. Sarah was very cool, the Duchess, when she could have been like going, well, I'm a princess too. What about me?" She didn't do that at all. She was going, "No, I'm going to make this happen, Kev." And she did. I always respected her that she never inserted herself. Years later, Costner happened to be in England and the future King of England's people reached out to him for a meeting. "I've never talked about this," the two-time Oscar winner said. "But I can, because of how I very much respect him, but I think it's a story worthwhile about him and, since we're talking about this, I've had an incredibly unusual, for the most part beautiful life. And so we met in this room where the chairs were still stacked on chairs. It was just us. I'm sure there was somebody waiting outside, but it was just someone I met. There was nobody else. He walked up and we sat down and we shook hands, and the first line out of his mouth was he says, 'You know, my mom kind of fancied you.'" Blushing, Kevin replied, "I know," to William, and they spoke for about a half hour. "I'll never say what we talked about, but it was a very sweet thing," Costner beamed. "And we just chatted and we both broke away. And we never became pen pals or did anything like that. But I've had such fond memories of who he was, how I was approached, and what we talked about." The Modern West frontman has been hard at work promoting his $100M budget two-part Western Horizon, an American saga, which will eventually become 4 parts. Kevin spent $38 million of his own money and mortgaged a beachfront property in Santa Barbara in order to help fund his two-part epic set before and after the Civil War, which hits U.S. theaters June 28 and August 16. "So many things were in motion. I had this money out there, these movies were committed, 300 or 400 people working on it," Costner explained. "If you're in a storm and you're the only one up on deck holding the wheel, and you're just trying to get the rain and salt water out of your eyes, you couldn't let go of the wheel. I just haven't been able to let go of the wheel." The Emmy winner continued, "The gamble is ignoring my heart and ignoring it whispering to me. What I can say is I've had an amazing life. I've been bruised, but I've had an amazing life and I'm grateful for that." Kevin produced, wrote, directed, and stars as Hayes Ellison in Horizon, an American saga, which received a 7-minute standing ovation at Cannes Film Festival on May 19. Worryingly, Horizon Part 1 currently has a dismal 43% critic approval rating, out of 28 reviews, on Rotten Tomatoes. The film also features Sienna Miller, Sam Worthington, Jenna Malone, Michael Rooker, Danny Huston, Luke Wilson, and Jamie Campbell Bower. Source: dailymail.co.uk. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.